Hello everyone, Square Triangle Mouse here, and we got a couple of new civilizations for Civilization 6. We have Indonesia and we have the Khmer. I decided I'm going to play with the Khmer for this new video. Indonesia, in my opinion, it's really cool to play if you play on an island map, but not so great for really anything else. I think the Khmer are more interesting, so let's see what we have here. Holy sites give us more food and more housing if placed on a river, and they trigger a culture bomb. That's pretty interesting, gaining free tiles, especially in the early game. That can be a very interesting advantage, and it's a good reason to try to go religious with the Khmer, so I'm going to try to go for a religious victory. I didn't try that for a long time here since my India game, which was a few months ago, so let's go for that again. Then we have Grand Berets, +3 phase, +1 amenity from entertainment to each city with an aqueduct. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't like building aqueducts. So farms provide +2 food if adjacent to an aqueduct. Again, I don't know. I normally never build aqueducts. I guess, well, with Rome, I think they can be a little bit better. And I guess now with the Khmer, we can consider them. I'm going to think about it. One amenity for an aqueduct is pretty interesting, so we'll have to think about that. Domrey, Khmer unique medieval era siege unit, can move and shoot in the same turn, so that's interesting. I think this elephant replaces the catapult, if I'm not wrong, or if I remember the video correctly. Anyway, it's obviously better than a catapult, so we might want to use it. And I want to see the elephants as well, because why not, right? Reminds me a lot of the Khmer in Civilization 4. They also had the ballista elephant as a unique unit. And the Prasad is a building unique to the Khmer. I think it replaces a temple, required to purchase apostles and inquisitors with faith, as usual. And the missionaries purchased in this city get the martyr ability, which runs a relic if they die in theological combat. That's kind of shitty, actually, because the thing is, if you build a lot of religious buildings, you want to win religious victories, so the relics don't really help that much with religious victories. Relics are actually kind of rubbish in general, even for cultural victories. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the martyr promotion in general. I think it's the worst promotion apostle can have, and I'm not very excited about getting it on a missionary. I don't want to lose any religious battles, so that's why I don't think it's so great. Overall, not a lot of great stuff here except for the leader abilities. More housing and culture bomb with a holy site. That's pretty good. Everything else is not so great. I don't like building aqueducts, and I don't like the martyr ability. We are going to play on a standard map. We're going to play continents because I want to put here Indonesia, just so we can see it as a rival at least, and maybe if they start next to the coast, they can use their unique stuff, hopefully. Game difficulty deity as usual. Ancient era star, standard speed, yep, everything's standard, okay, and all of the victories enable, no duplicate leaders, that's fine, and yeah, this looks good. Let's start the game. So as I said, I don't think these abilities are really great, except for the leader abilities. I think those culture bombs on holy sites are going to be very useful in the early game, and I also want to go for a religious victory because the patch that came with this DLC changed religious mechanics a lot. Now the religious units work like trader units, so they don't occupy a place. That means goodbye to those awful traffic jams that we were getting with the missionary spam and the apostle spam. So I'm quite happy about that. And what else? What else is good about? Oh yeah, some leaders will not go for a religion so much. 9 leaders, I think, like Trajan and Alexander, and 7 more. I don't remember all of them, but they will not go for a religion so quickly, so it's easier for you to get your religion if you want to go for a religious victory. That's, I think, very interesting. Also, the fact that those leaders are not going to go for a religion also means that they probably won't build so many holy sites in the early game, which means they are probably going to be stronger, because one of the reasons why the AI was so weak is that it builds way too many holy sites. That's why Congo was always the strongest AI, because it didn't build holy sites. So now if those guys are not building so many holy sites anymore, they might be much better than before. We have a nice starting position, lots of rivers for our leader ability. And we have a luxury here, another one there, and even these. I think I'm going to settle in place to keep the copper and this within reach, otherwise I will have to go all the way here to get another city there. I'm not so interested in doing that. We have some nice mountains for holy site adjacency as well. We could put the holy site right here actually. Right, it's just +1 adjacency, but it's on the river, so let's see if I got that right. I need to get them on the river. Holy site probably +2 food and +1 housing if placed on a river. Yeah, so I want it on the river, and here we get +1 adjacency from the mountain, so it's quite a nice spot. Yeah, so I like this. Do I want to take another look? Maybe here. Nice area for expansion up there. Anyway, Angkor Thom is our capital, as it's supposed to be. I actually visited the Angkor area in Cambodia. It's very spectacular. If you ever have the chance to travel there, I strongly recommend it. Animal husbandry as usual, this is deity, so we are going to go for archery, just in case we get attacked very early, which could totally happen. We're exploring a little bit. If we find a natural wonder, wait, do we want to go astrology first actually? If we find a natural wonder, we can boost astrology. I'm thinking about it. Maybe I should just do this. It would be really awesome if we could find a natural wonder. I'm still not going to build a scout though. Scouts are really rubbish. Come on game, give me the bump to astrology please. Confucius. Okay, so nothing here, nothing here. Okay, no one has a holy site yet. 7 turns, I guess it's okay. A lot of mountains, that's very good if you're going for a religious victory. It's very easy to get adjacency on your holy sites. Do we want another guy? Or do we want a builder? I mean, I will want to go for a holy site very, very soon. Yeah, I might want to chop it. You know what? Just in case, we don't want to die so early. Let's remember that after the patch, it's supposed to be easier to get a religion. So I'm not going to go completely crazy as I did with the India game, doing everything just for the religion. Also, let's remember now the slingers can get the boost to archery if they kill someone on a defensive action, which should have been like that from the beginning, in my opinion, but at least I did it now. Oh, hello. I'm not going to tell them where my city is.
At his best.
At his best. Let's do that. And Pantheon? Probably not because I'm going to get a holy site very soon, so I'm going to get a Pantheon very soon. That's fine. What was that? Well, let's see if we can get that. We have to kill that guy. Let's go foreign trade, because the continent thing doesn't really depend on us, so it's completely random. I want to go here, but I also want to kill that guy, so yeah. Major victory. I think another change is that the AI will not attack you if they are clearly going to lose. So that could be interesting. Oh, damn it. Well, let's see what happens. Another major victory. We are going to get some money. We are not getting the boost to astrology. That sucks. Should I go for it? I'm going to finish animal husbandry first. I know it doesn't look like good strategy for religious victory, but I want to test this change in which, you know, in theory it's easier to get a religion now. I want to see how truthful that is. If we don't get a religion, I guess we could go for a different victory or restart the game, I guess. If we really want to go religious, and we could get to reach the conclusion that that change is really not so big. But I just want to test it. Okay, let's do that. Experience, yeah, that's really not what I wanted. I would have very much preferred an Eureka for astrology, for example. Okay, Japan is super close. This is very ridiculous. We are not going to be able to keep looking for freaking natural wonder if Japan is so close. So that's kind of a problem. Let's stay here. I have to rush Japan, which is, you know, a rush is really not consistent with a religious victory. So, come on, should I keep getting far away? This is very risky. Japan could attack me anytime. Okay. I'm obviously trying to block them, but okay, we met a couple of guys, but we were not first to either of them. Also, they are ridiculously close to each other. So this is something that I read. Apparently the spawn location is broken after the new patch. It's amazing how every single time they release a patch, they break something. I mean, come on, what's your QA team doing, Firaxis? Come on, this is stupid. And the thing is, they don't implement hot fixes, so this is not going to be fixed until, you know, 3 months from now. This is just stupid. Anyway, not only these guys are very close to each other, they are also close to someone else, because I wasn't first to meet them. So, and what do they want? Spearmen, not gonna happen. Inspiration for mysticism, that might totally happen, actually. Yeah, that will happen. Okay. And I'm really not finding the freaking natural wonder. I will have to head back, and I will have to, yeah, I have to head back.
I am fond of pigs.
Shit. Okay, this is a very bad start, as you can see. Very unlucky last attempt, and no, we met someone though. Auckland. Oh, look at that location of the city-states, guys. Look at that. What a load of crap. Okay. And I guess I wasn't first to these guys either, obviously. Train an archer, that's totally going to happen. Thank you very much. Yeah. Boosted political philosophy. So I guess that's good. Next turn. Yeah, let's head back. Japan is about to attack me. You could make it a little bit less obvious, you know. Yeah. Come on. What a load of crap, man. I cannot move anymore with that guy, that's why I use the promotion. Okay, so I was unlucky with the spawn location, and I unlucky, well, with my closest neighbor spawn, and unlucky with the natural wonder. So this is looking like a difficult game. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I should have said goodbye to the natural wonder thing the moment I saw Japan so close. I was fishing for something there and totally failed. Okay, what are you working on, dude? Give me that. Yeah, I should have done this earlier, actually. That was kind of stupid. Yeah, let's hope we get 3 more turns before the war. No, we don't. Also, I should have moved that slinger. I think I lost the game here, so I'm going to have to restart. Yeah, I went too confident with the whole new patch thing. Can I purchase something? No, I don't have enough money. I actually do. Okay, interesting. Anyway, I'll almost certainly going to be forced to restart this game. Looks like I'm going to die right now. Probably.
A physician without a knowledge of his...
Yeah, also I'm not going to be able to found a religion because I will not be able to build a holy site because I just have to build troops. Oh, come on. I was really hoping for something different. I just played the game with Alexander. That was domination, obviously. And every single game of Civ 6 is just domination. This guy does something else. It's a little bit exhausting, you know, to play the same game every single time. I was really looking forward to something different. Looks like it's not gonna happen. Okay, this guy decided to not attack the city, which is a mistake.
That's the
obviously.
aspect of trade.
Okay, I need to move one of these guys. They can't both of them be on the same spot. This guy has let's attack here instead. Yeah, that's better. So it looks like I'm going to survive after all. Maybe. I could really like to do this, but I can't. I can't afford it. Can't afford to play religious. You can sleep for now. I mean, I need to build 3 improvements with that guy, but okay, let me think about this. I can move this guy here, then attack from below. Yeah, that was logical. So let's see. I really want to keep this guy inside the city, but if I do that, I have no way of moving this guy. So that's kind of a problem. Okay, let me see this and that. Okay, I think that's acceptable, kind of. Should we attack? I'm going to say yes. Oh, that was painful. Okay, so you can come there. You can kill this fella. Do you have a promotion? Oh, a promotion would have been really nice. Okay, so I'm going to let this guy die. I'm not so sure about this guy though. Well, he provides a nice distraction. Yeah, that works. Distraction for another turn. So yeah, I'm going to let him die. Outlaw has been defeated. So whoever is close to these 3 city-states... Oh, Germany, okay. So Germany is going to get all 3 of them because they're right next to it. Oh, that's so stupid. Why do they break a bunch of things every time they release a patch? It's so infuriating. There should be some freaking QA done. This guy can totally come here. This guy can heal. Here we can get a minor victory. Okay, let's kill that guy slowly, but whatever. Oh, these mountains don't really let me move a lot. Okay, no, this guy needs to keep healing, and I will just wait here. Get another slinger who's going to actually be an archer. Yeah, because I need to take Japan's capital, which should be around here. Yeah, whatever. Every single DD game is an early rush in this game. There is one DD strategy for Civilization 6, and that's it. And even if you try not to do it, the game forces you to do it, which is very infuriating.
I shot an arrow into the...
That guy is sacrificing himself against barbarians, which is pretty good for me. Okay, you can do this. You can do this. Okay. Maybe I should have promoted this guy, actually. I didn't think about it. How much is to promote? Well, I cannot tell anymore. Mining, I guess. I'm not so sure about it. And yeah. Okay, so this guy will have to head back, obviously. Okay, so maybe it's a good thing I didn't promote him before, because I can do it now. Now it's a very good moment to do it. There you go. He really couldn't do anything else that was actually useful. This guy will come here. And then I have to deal with this dude. Like, come on, seriously? Is an early game of Civilization 6 ever going to be anything else than building unit after unit after unit? The only way to get a peaceful game in this game is by playing an island map, basically, because the AI takes forever to be able to attack you. So yeah, let's head down. Let's attack this fella, I guess. And this guy can heal a little bit more. Maybe this guy suicides against my city. That could be pretty awesome. No. Okay, so I guess this is what the patch did. They don't attack you anymore if they're going to lose. They're going to die, sorry. But then again, this means EA is going to be even worse at taking your cities, so I don't know how does it, if it really makes them better at war, you know. Anyway, let's heal a little bit. Okay, with this guy here I can't really build a holy site. He's going to pillage it. Okay, so how are we doing here? Great Prophet 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm not going to get them. I'm not going to get a Great Prophet. So that's it. We cannot get a religious victory here. So how, if I wanted to keep playing this game, just build more units, invade all of Japan, and eventually go battering ram chariots and invade all of Germany and win the game by doing that, okay? That's how this game should play. Maybe when you invade Germany you can liberate Auckland and these city-states are soon going to be conquered. That's probably a good idea, but I'm not going to play that game. I'm going to just stop right now and restart, okay? I think we have a restart button, yeah. Boom, there you go. Because I want to do a religious game, okay? And with this kind of spawn location in which the early rush is even earlier than it was before, you simply can't build a holy site in time. And as you have seen, almost all of the civilizations that I was playing against were actually going for profits. So that thing about the AI not going for profit so much is apparently not something you can rely on. So basically nothing changed. Shit, man. Huge patch with a lot of nodes, and nothing changed. Except for the fact that the AI is even worse at taking your cities, and the spawn locations have been completely broken. I am so disappointed right now. Still though, let's keep recording this video. Let's make an updated religious victory, because I don't have a religious victory since the India game, and I want to do one. So let's just do it, okay? No, wait, don't go there. Stop it. Don't do that. What is this location? Lots of rivers, no adjacency for my holy sites this time, no mountains. Lots of rivers, this is very defensible. That's nice. Wine. These are not hills, so this is actually not a lot of production. Yeah, in theory this map is much worse than the last one. Less production, less mountains, but a lot of rivers. So I have plenty of spots to pick for my holy sites. I guess I'm going to sell in place. Yeah, because if I move one here, I'm going to cross the river and lose the turn. I don't want to lose the turn. I would prefer to chop this forest, but it's not going to happen. Yeah, sure. Production, whatever. Yeah, that's good. Or do I want to grow in 5? No, fuck it. I don't want to grow in 5. Shit. I will have to play the same way I played the India game. This is disappointing. I mean, it's been like 3 patches since the India game. The strategy is still exactly the same. Come on, Firaxis. Get your shit together. Jesus, man. Yeah. I will try to not do an early rush, honestly. You have seen me done early rushes a million times before. You obviously don't want to see the same thing over and over again. I mean, I imagine, I don't know. If you want me to do another early rush, please say in the comments, but I imagine that's not the case. Okay, I boosted foreign trade somehow. Too bad that was a natural wonder, though. It would have been much better. Yep. Yeah, shut up. Where are you? I don't know. This is ridiculous. They found me and I can tell where they are. What the hell, man? Turn 6, they are very fucking close. That's where they are. Okay, they are west. Very fucking close and west. Oh, look at our good friend, this idiot. Can we do this? No, I forgot to do it the moment I met her. But it doesn't matter because she's going to declare war on me, so... Oh, look at that! She denounced me on turn 7. I have no idea why. Oh, look, we have a new trade thing. Oh, this looks a little bit better than the previous one. -7 for unknown reason. I imagine she has some sort of agenda, but I don't know which it is. But remember that Norway, for example, can denounce you for not building navies even before you are able to build navies. Okay, so... Okay. This is looking awful, as you can see. Okay. I'm not looking for natural wonders anymore. I'm just getting ready for the inevitable war against Indonesia. Let's see if I manage to get a freaking holy site. I mean, if every DD game forces you to build nothing but units, then effectively you can't win religious on DD unless you play on an island map. And you're lucky, you know, spawning in an island that no one else is. Yeah, let's head back. They're going to attack me very soon. Yeah, she's coming. Turn 11, guys. Look at that. Okay, let's see if I can convince her to attack me through the river. That would be nice. And why the fuck am I even trying to go astrology? Well, yeah, I'm not going to get to archery soon enough anyway. I'm going to try to defend and not take her city, which is completely stupid. But I mean, I would really like to get a religious game if possible. My warrior is really in a very good defensive position, so I would prefer not to move him. But maybe I'll be forced to do that. Yeah. Okay.
At his best.
Yeah. Whatever. Sure. Why not? Yeah. We need to forget about the food and just build slingers. I don't know what she means by that. I don't remember what her agenda is. I don't think I read it actually. So yeah, must be something stupid. Okay, can you declare war already? I'm getting bored of this passive-aggressive situation.
A physician without a knowledge.
Okay, we need to put this guy here. I don't want. Shut up. Norway is also pretty close apparently. 2017 I already met 3 guys. Yeah, it's very obvious that the spawn locations are broken, because even on DD you don't meet 3 people before turn 20 normally. I mean, you can, it could happen, but it's rare. It's really rare. So, oh come on, dude, declare war on me already. If she doesn't do it, I will do it. 1, 2, 3. Shit, man. So many patch notes for nothing. Civilization 6, early war game. Yeah, I cannot get any adjacency, so I will just put in here. Let's wait for the attack. I guess this guy could come here. Okay, let's risk it. Okay, he has to attack me through the river. So, I mean, she has to attack me through the river, so whatever. There you are. Yeah, surprise war. I'm so surprised. Such a surprise. You need to review your definition of the word surprise, dude. Seriously. Someone got some hench, so we have a religion out of it. And it was not any of these guys. Oh, Indonesia also have. Oh, fuck's sake! I just have maybe just made an army and conquered their holy site. I mean, in theory, it shouldn't be fast enough, but who knows, right?
If there are no dogs in.
Okay, so this guy looks like he's about to die. We clearly don't want that. I will very much prefer that he doesn't die. Now let's actually... So if I go here, only this guy can attack me. Let's do that. Oh, look at that village. Yeah, interesting. If I had had any chance of actually exploring the map, then I would have seen it. But obviously I couldn't explore the map because I was too busy trying to survive the early game. Well, this is so boring, man. So boring. Every single game is the same. It's just boring as fuck. Can we kill this guy? Apparently the answer is no. Shit. Okay, that was pretty awful. Let's avoid getting attacked, hopefully. Okay, you know what? I will go on with this in the next video. Maybe. Wait. You know what? This video is super long already, but I want to see if I can actually pull this off or not. It looks like the answer is no. It looks like the answer is no, so I don't know, maybe I can play an island map with Indonesia. Obviously the alleged changes to the religious victory will have no effect whatsoever. Yeah, that could totally happen. I normally do projects now, but I can't. I need to build a warrior, so that's fucking stupid. And I also need to boost that, so I need to build a builder. This guy will wait for now. No, wait. He will heal. Yeah, okay, that was bound to happen. But it's totally fine. Because now I can kill that guy, goon this guy, and do that. And apparently Norway wants to attack me too. Okay, so I shouldn't have built the holy site, I should have built only units. This is, sometimes it happens that you have two enemies that want to attack you immediately before turn 30. It happens on Didi, it happened before the patch actually. And then you have to build only units, okay? You cannot waste your time building a holy site. It's just early war until you conquer both of their cities. First you survive, then you conquer both of their cities, and then you have a very good jump start because before turn 100 you're probably going to have conquered like 4 or 5 cities. So yeah, but that's another early rush game. Yeah, it's going to happen. Norway, probably this turn they're going to declare war on me. And I'm not going to be able to survive it because I spent... Yeah, shut up. Yeah, it's saying some stupid bullshit, but I wasted time building a holy site, and obviously this wasn't a type of game that could allow me to build a holy site. Basically, Civilization 6 is not the type of game that allows you to build a holy site. So I don't know. I will stop this recording here and not go on with this game, obviously, because it's stupid. And you guys tell me what do you want me to play, because I see no reason to keep recording Civilization 6. Every single game is the same. Just an early rush at the beginning, conquer a lot of cities, and then snowball. And I'm tired. I'm tired of playing the same game over and over again. I don't know. Say in the comments which other games you would like to see me play. I will take a look there. I heard there is a fix for the problem of the wrong spawning locations. I heard someone, not Firaxis, obviously someone else, a user, made a fix. So now with that fix, the AI will spawn normally. Because, yeah, between the city size issue in the previous game and this stuff in this game, which, you know, I mean, you could have this kind of double aggression before I had it, but I seem to be spawning very, very close to the enemy every time. So maybe after I put that fix, I can start the game and try it, and maybe it works. Maybe I spawn at a normal distance, and I have time to build a holy site, and I can try a religious game. If that doesn't happen, then I don't know, guys. I don't know if I will keep recording Civilization 6, because this is just stupid. It's the same game every time. Anyway, see you guys later. Please say in the comments what do you want me to do at this point. Bye.